my name is Gina Rahma Usman. In this video, I will present my final test on the topic of phonological processes in Indonesian accented English. This presentation analyzes several English words commonly mispronounced by Indonesian speakers and explains the phonological processes that influence these pronunciation patterns. The words analyzed in the study include assignment, island, here, study, and weather. Throughout this video, I will describe the target phonemic forms, the speaker's actual production, and the phonological processes involved, such as diphthong reduction, vowel substitution, consonant deletion, and phoneme alteration. Let us begin the analysis. One of the individuals I analyzed, the study is named Elizabeth, and my analysis focuses on her pronunciation pattern.
Yes. Okay. I have a statement from my teacher.
The word pronounced by the speaker is assignment, while the actual form is assignment. This shows a diphthong process with the sound change from I to E. The distinctive features for I are plus vocalic, minus high, plus low, minus back, and minus tense. And in the change to E, the distinctive features are plus vocalic, plus high, minus low, minus back, and plus tense. In the process of diphthong reduction, the word assignment undergoes a change when pronounced as assignment by Indonesian speakers. This happens because the diphthong I in the syllable sign is reduced to a single vowel E. In other words, the underlying pronunciation sai becomes si, which then leads to the overall pronunciation assignment. For Indonesian speakers, the English diphthong I is difficult to articulate because this sound does not exist in Indonesian. Indonesian vowels are generally stable and do not involve the upward gliding movement found in tense English diphthongs like I in the word signed. This is why the word assignment is often pronounced as assignment by Indonesian learners.
This island is very beautiful.
The word pronounced by the speaker is island, while the actual form is island. This shows a diphthong process with the sound change from I to E. The distinctive features for I are plus vocalic, plus low, minus high, minus tense, and minus round. And in the change to E, the distinctive features are plus vocalic, minus low, plus high, plus tense, and minus round. In the word island, Indonesian speakers often pronounce it as island. Another contributing factor is spelling pronunciation. Indonesian speakers may perceive island as island, and because English uses a silent s and silent a in its word, learners often map the written letter s directly onto the sound s.
I need your help for my study.
The word pronounced by the speaker is study, while the actual form is study. This shows a substitution process with the sound change from a to u. The distinctive features for a are plus vocalic, minus high, and minus round. And in the change to u, the distinctive features are plus vocalic, plus high, plus round, and plus back. Indonesian speakers typically pronounce study as study or studi because the vowel a does not exist in Indonesian. Based on distinctive features, a is a low central vowel while Indonesian lacks central vowels and therefore replaces a with the nearest available feature match, usually a. Additionally, orthographic transfer causes learners to map the spelling u to u, resulting in the pronunciation study. This reflects the phonological processes of vowel substitution, spelling pronunciation, and mother tongue interference. Spelling pronunciation because the word study is written with the letter U. Indonesian speakers interpret according to Indonesian spelling rules where U is pronounced as U.
Do you feel comfortable when you're here?
The word pronounced by the speaker is her, while the actual form is here. This shows a substitution process with the sound change from E to A. The distinctive features for E are plus vocal, plus high, minus low, minus back, plus continuant, minus tense. In the change to the distinctive features are plus vocalic, minus high, plus low, minus back, plus continuant, minus tense. Since Indonesian does not include the lex vowel E, speakers substitute it with a more familiar vowel. The change from here to her reflects a substitution process in which the target sound is replaced by another segment that is easier or more familiar for the speaker to produce. In this case, the speaker replaces the vowel E with either E, resulting in a pronunciation that resembles her.
Do you like the weather today?
The word pronounced by the speaker is weather, while the actual form is weather. This shows a substitution process with the sounds changed from the to the. The distinctive features for the are plus sonorant, plus anterior, plus coronal, plus continuant, and plus voice. And in the change to the distinctive features are minus sonorant, plus anterior, plus coronal, plus abrupt release, and plus voice. In the word weather, the target phonemic form is weather. However, the speaker produces weather, indicating that two substitution processes takes place. The interdental fricative the is replaced by the alveolar stop the, and the vowel a is replaced by the diphthong I, depending on the speaker's actual output. These changes creates a pronunciation that resembles weather.
This island is very beautiful.
The word pronounced by the speaker is island, while the actual form is island. This shows a dilation process d. The distinctive features d is plus anterior, plus coronal, plus abrupt release, and plus voice. Indonesian speakers often pronounce island as island because several sounds are related according to the phonological patterns of Indonesian. One important process is the dilation of the final d. Indonesian does not prefer complex consonant clusters at the end of words, and in English, the sound d in the word final position is often very weak. As a result, many Indonesian learners do not perceive the sounds, causing island to produce as island.
I have a segment from my
In the word assignment, there is a sound t. The distinctive features of t are plus consonantal, plus anterior, plus coronal, plus abrupt release, and minus voice. Indonesian speakers often pronounce assignment as assignment because some weak sounds are not heard and then deleted. The most important change is the deletion of the final t, which is very weak and unreleased in English, making it easy for Indonesian learners to miss. As these weak sounds disappear, the word becomes similar and stiff from assignment to the easier from assignment, which better fit Indonesian pronunciation patterns. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for your attention, guys. Bye bye.